Welcome to Sabrient's Top 5 Stock Countdown. My name is Walter Gault, analyst with Sabrient Systems. First up is HollyFrontier Corporation, HFC. This is an oil and gas refiner. They're currently trading for 6 times earnings and 9 times forward earnings. 6 out of the 19 covering analysts have revised their EPS estimates upward for the current quarter, and that growth rate is now 55%. They have a 2.4% dividend yield, and they have a great earnings quality score, which is a measure of their accrual accounting practices. Number 4 is EPL Oil and Gas Inc. This is an exploration and production firm. They are trading for 21 times current earnings and 7.6 times forward earnings, where there's a nice gap between what they're currently trading forward and the forward estimates, which indicates a lot of growth. 3 out of the 10 covering analysts have revised their EPS estimates upward for the current quarter, and 5 of the 10, so 50%, for the next quarter. Analysts are also very bullish for the entire year. They're expected to grow at 147% for the current quarter and 78% for the next quarter. Number 3 is Standard Motor Products Inc., SMP. This is a consumer cyclical stock. They specialize in engine management systems, climate control, and a lot of aftermarket specialty products for high performance military applications and agricultural and heavy industrial machinery. They also are innovating in emissions controls. They're trading for 16 times current earnings, 12 times forward. They have a projected EPS growth rate for the current quarter of 39% and 22% next quarter. They have a very positive revenue growth trend, and the stock appears to be consolidating right now and reloading for further upside. They report earnings on April 29th. Number 2 in the countdown is Delta Airlines Inc., DAL. This is an industrial. They're trading for 13.4 times current earnings, 5.5 times forward earnings, and they have a projected EPS growth rate of 220% for the current quarter and 37% for the next quarter. They reported earnings today. They beat on EPS estimates, revenue. Profit was down, but it's more important that revenue was up because they had some one-time deductions that reduced their profit. Analysts were bullish before today's earnings beat, with 5 out of the 12 covering analysts revising their estimates upward, and 2 of those were in the last 7 days. Number 1 in the countdown is AbbVie Inc., ABBV. This was a spin-off from Abbott Laboratories to focus on the pharmaceutical side. It's trading for 13.2 times current earnings, 14.2 times forward earnings. It has a very strong product pipeline with 10 programs in phase 3 trials, which is the very last trial before the product is available for sale. And their most exciting product going forward is a hepatitis C treatment called Aviator, and today we received news that 88% of the patients in the trial were cured of the disease, and that was especially effective for patients who had struggled being cured from previous treatments. What's notable about this treatment is that it only takes 8 weeks to cure patients, whereas current treatments on the market take 24 weeks. Now, AbbVie has some competition from Gilead, but the news today was very encouraging. Also, AbbVie is the producer of Humira, which is a topical treatment for rheumatoid arthritis and psoriasis. 4 analysts have revised the EPS estimates upward for the current quarter, and 3 of those analysts were in the last 7 days. It made a 4% move up last week when Morgan Stanley initiated them as an outperform and set a $49 price target. Has got a 3.8% dividend yield, and it's up 13% since we first recommended it on February 25th, 2013. Look for it to report earnings on April 26th. This is the Top 5 Stock Countdown. Thanks for joining us.